Hi Libra, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for November 2015. This month I'm using 3 different tarot decks. I'm still using the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you, but I've pulled 2 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck, 1 card from the Golden Tarot, 1 card from the Aquarian Tarot deck, and 1 card from the Chrysalis Tarot deck. Wanted to change it up a little bit this month and do something a little different for you guys. All the symbols on these cards are the Rider-Waite traditional symbols. The cards are just completely different looking. So we'll see what comes out, and hopefully the messages will bring you some additional insights. I want to remind you to please watch your rising sign and your moon sign for additional information, because there's definitely going to be some months that you'll find that your sun sign messages will not resonate with you as much as your rising sign and your moon sign will. So please be sure to look into that. If you would like to get a continuation of this reading through the crystal, which I have been doing since August, please go to my website and go to my videos tab on my menu. My website is www.theluckymermaid.com. And on the second page of the videos pages, you'll find your crystal readings for this month of November. You can also access them by clicking on the link below this video in the description box. These videos are for download and purchase, and if you click on that link, it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand where you can download and purchase that. So thank you so much for that. Now on to your reading, Libra. First card you have that shows up here today for Libra is, for the month of November, Libra, is the Death card. Now, death to me symbolizes transformation, something ending so something new can begin. This card can also symbolize if someone has already passed away in your life. This would be somebody close to you or significant to you, but it's already happened. It could be either one of those things. I do feel that some of you Libras have really had people pulling you in all different directions. I do feel that some of you Libras have been working too hard and need to slow down and take a pause and start to think about what is it you want to do with your life, or what is it you want to attract into your life, or what's the next steps of what you want to see happen. I do feel, my guides are saying, overdoing it. So I feel that you may be overdoing things where, like, especially if you're working really hard to accumulate wealth, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but it's almost like you need to slow down, take stock of things in your life, take a pause, and also they're saying, put some energy into what you want to see next, or what goals you want to achieve next, or what way you want your life to roll coming up, in your near future. You may feel, if you're a working Libra, you may feel like there were some people that tried to destroy you at work, or disrupt you at work. And some of you may have to have discussions with human resources if you work for a business or a company where there is a human resources department. I also feel there's going to be some kind of shutdown of protocol, or where things are going to shut down and protocol is going to change. So to me, that can indicate there's going to be some systems revamping or reworking at your work. It could even be in a family situation, like maybe your family's going to have some shut down where people feel like, hey, this isn't really fair, what's been happening. And so situations are going to stop, and then things are going to be altered and be made more fair for you. That could also be coming up here for you non-working Libras. But for you working Libras, I feel that there's definitely a systems change, protocols change, and things getting revamped, reorganized, and reworked here. I do feel in the month of March, it brings happy surprises to you of some kind of news. And for some of you, this is going to be a birth of a child in your family or an engagement of someone in your family. It really comes up like new generation in your family. So this could be, your son or daughter getting married, or you have a sibling or somebody close to you that's having a baby, or you're going to have a baby. It just is like generations are developing in your family. So good news comes to you in March. For some of you, I feel that you're really tired of being taking the brunt of things going on around you. And I feel legalities could circle around some of you Libras. And I get that you're tired of being the brunt of things. That also comes up here, like tired of being the brunt or taking the brunt of the situations and burdens on you. And for some of you, there is some legalities. So on to the next card. This one is from the Golden Tarot. This is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a card to me that symbolizes God giving you the emotional blessings of abundance, all good things emotionally speaking. So it could be a new relationship, a new love. It could be just a lot of love coming to you, emotional abundance, emotional fulfillment. I feel for some of you Libras, there's been a great deal of struggle or infighting going on within your family. I get family struggles or fighting, but for some of you Libras, I also get marital struggles and fighting. Some of you may actually be reliving the past. So some old wounds or old arguments could be getting revisited, or, argued about again, or, talked about and discussed again. I do feel that for many of you, the past 6 months have taken a big toll on you somehow emotionally. I feel that you might feel disconnected and a little bit lost, and I feel that you would like to have some assurances of your financial standing and your financial and income picture going forward. I feel some of you want assurances on where you stand within your family, within family members. It just depends on which Libra you are as to where the assurances lie, because, as I always say, these are general readings, and I am reading general energy here. So what Libras want assurances on is going to vary between all the Libras that could be watching this video. I do feel that some of you Libras are going to be sharing your love with someone and sharing all you have with them. So sharing your love and your life and, all good things that you have. I'm seeing some of you reach out and sharing this with someone important to you, special to you. I feel for some of you Libras, family is always like humming around in the background as some kind of problem or potential issue or some kind of possibility of disruption, whether it's kicking up at the moment or it's not. It's always humming around there in the background. I feel some of you Libras may be traveling. You could be traveling out of state or out of your location, not close by traveling. And you could be visiting relatives. Some of you, this could be work and business travels. Some of you are combining business and pleasure together. But I feel some of you Libras are going to be seeking consult, they say. And I feel that you may be pursuing talking to a cousin or some relatives that you haven't seen in a long time or that you've kind of lost touch with. I do get that connection of traveling to see relatives. Now, from the Chrysalis Tarot, Crowning your reading of the 5 today, you have the Phoenix, which is the Judgment card here. And judgment to me would normally mean like, how do we feel about a particular situation? How's it affecting all of us? How's it affecting our friends, our family? It could be news coming forward, some announcement. It could be judgment of things turning in your favor. But to me, usually it's about a particular situation. I do feel that some of you Libras are going to get awarded some long ago cherished dream, want, or desire is getting awarded to you. For some of you, I feel it could be monetary, like a cash payout, like through a divorce settlement or a lawsuit, or like getting some kind of stipend, grant, loan, some kind of money coming to you. For some of you, I feel it's going to be that kind of thing. I also feel that some of you Libras are going to be releasing funds and releasing money as well. Because what I get is, I feel like you may have to pay the government some kind of taxes or pay back something like a debt, pay off a debt. So it's weird, like on one hand, I feel like you're getting money or getting awarded some kind of long cherished dream or goal that you've had, could be winning a lawsuit or a divorce settlement, etc. And if you're the Libras that are getting money, then I feel that you're going to turn around and pay off some outstanding debts, loans, creditors, lawyers. It could also be to the government and taxes. That's also coming up here with the Phoenix Judgment. If you are itching to tell a secret, I get that you are. Something you know. You're itching to tell a secret. But I'm hearing if you do that, it's going to be dropping some kind of bomb. And I feel like it's going to come at you. Like what could ensue after you do that would not be worth your telling this secret. So keep your cards close to your vest right now. Even if you feel like you're so anxious to get this off your chest or to get it out into the open, whatever this secret is that you've been keeping in, for some reason, I don't see that being beneficial to you to release that secret, especially right now. Part of the problem here is because Libras are really great with the gift of gab. And sometimes they're telling me when you get on a roll of talking and saying things, that you could inadvertently spill the beans. So you may not intend on saying anything, but it could just pop out or slip out. So I would be very guarded and careful and try to rein in your enthusiasm if you get embroiled into some conversation with someone and you find yourself getting ready like, oh my God, I'm going to say something, and then rein it back in, because it would not bode well for you in the future if you let this out. So the next card you have of the 5 is from the Aquarian Tarot, and this is the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles, to me, this is usually an inheritance, receiving money through an inheritance or receiving money through family channels, like a gift of cash. This card can also indicate if you are in a relationship with someone, the two of you as a couple could join forces together and you could have a lot of money through the two of you working or both of you doing well financially as a couple. It can also indicate that. I do feel that some of you Libras are going to start taking some money and putting it away for in a retirement fund, or starting to think about your future, long-term future arrangements and plans. And I also feel some of your money is going to start to be used in regard to travel. I see some of you are going to be cashing in stocks and bonds, but I get like, wow, it's like cash flowing in and around, all around you. I feel like you're cashing stocks in and bonds. I see money coming to you. I see money going from you. Like you've got a lot of money flows in this reading today. It's in and out. Even though really the only, there is one other money card. It's a person money card next, but this is really your main money card here, but it comes up really through many of the cards this month. I feel some of you Libras are going to attend an engagement party or be invited to some big party of some sort. This is important to you. It's a big deal. It's not nothing. I also feel some of your inner workings are changing, and I feel that some of you Libras are really starting to pay more attention to religion and becoming more religious or spiritual or both. I do feel you're going to be breaking many of the chains that bind you, Libra. And I also hear that, remember how I said don't reveal secrets? If you can keep a lid on it, it would be good. I feel that there are going to be secrets that are going to be revealed and come out, whether you're the one that's releasing them or whether they're being revealed and released to you. I do get secrets being revealed and things coming out. You may find out that somebody has an illness in your family or somebody you care about, and this could be news of somebody having Parkinson's disease, because Parkinson's is coming up here. Some of you may receive news that someone in your, like an old childhood friend or neighbor, or somebody that could be related to you, but I don't feel like they're close relative, may have passed away suddenly. You're going to get news that that's happened. For some of you, I feel it goes back to your childhood, where you're going to hear of somebody you've known from long ago. Like I said, childhood friend, neighbor, could be a relative like a cousin or, you know, some relation. I don't feel like it's a mother, father, sister, brother. I'm not feeling really that's the energy with that news. I do feel that you want things to be made easier in your life in some ways. So I feel some of you Libras are going to be getting rid of things that are unwanted or you don't really need it anymore, and getting some new things that are more like convenience to make doing certain tasks easier. This could involve computers and technology. It could also be other things that you would use on a daily or regular basis that just streamline things, make things easier. I feel like you're going for having less, but having things that are more pliable, easier to use, make your life smoother. So I don't know. That's what's coming up here from the Ten of Pentacles. And your last card here in this reading today is the Queen of Pentacles. This is from the Hanson Roberts deck. And this card, Queen of Pentacles, would be a Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It's an earth sign female. Sometimes men can show up as queens also. So don't be thrown if the message doesn't make sense to you that it's a female. I feel some of you are going to stop talking to this person. I feel like you're going to be no more. Like you're done here. I hear wickedly underappreciated and somewhat taken advantage of, and they're saying from the start. For some of you, this could actually be an employer or a boss. So, I don't know, maybe some of you are going to be quitting your job or you know, I don't know, because for some of you, it's boss. I feel this Queen of Pentacles relies on you too much, and I also feel that she has taken you for granted. Taking you for granted comes up here. I feel some of you have a real hard time dealing with her. I feel that she has accumulated a lot of wealth, and I feel that she also spends it quite, I don't know if I want to say frivolously, but maybe. She definitely has accumulated wealth and spends it quite a bit. She may also be, this could be a different person in your life because it's a general reading, so these people cards come up, they can be multiple people. I do hear she's also somebody that has had a spouse or her significant other leave her, and her world came crashing down upon her, and now she's leaning on you or may turn to you for emotional and possibly financial support. So that's not necessarily one and the same person. This could be talking about two different Queens of Pentacles here. For some of you, I pick up, she's a boss. For some of you, I pick up, she's somebody you've been close to that's world just got turned upside down and is now coming to you for comfort and assistance. I do feel I feel that some of you, are whoever she is, many of you really want to stay away from her. And I feel that you don't want to get embroiled or caught up in too much of her calamities and dramas. That also comes up here with this Queen of Pentacles. Because I feel like she wants to take up too much of your time and energy, and I really feel that overall she's too much of a drain on you. So it is a little confusing when the people cards come up. You just have to think about how this would apply to you. For those of you that she was your boss, because going back to the first comment there, I feel like she was almost like abusive to you in some ways, like maybe verbally abusive, or she was just really hard on you and a real taskmaster, didn't appreciate you, took advantage of you. All those messages come up circling around her. So honestly, I really feel like I'm listening to two different people here. For some of you, I feel like she was a boss and you're trying to steer clear of her. You may be leaving the employment because you can't stand her anymore. I don't feel she appreciated you. I feel she took advantage of you, abused you, didn't appreciate you. That's for some of you. For others, I feel she's someone in your life that's been hurt, as I said, lost a spouse or a significant other. They either she got widowed or they got broken up. The relationship fell apart, and that now she's. But I feel like she's going to come to you for support emotionally and mentally and possibly financially. But I get she's going to be a huge drain, become actually kind of a burden to you, and suck up too much of your time and energy. So you just have to be cautious, put up your boundaries with this person, because you could end up feeling like you're sucked in to that drama and emotional upheaval. So just be forewarned of that, Libra. So I hope this reading was of help to you this month, Libra, for November 2015. I'd like to thank you so much for watching and sharing and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do appreciate that. Please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos. Also, I'd like to remind you to please follow me on Facebook. I do post things there daily. You won't be able to see here on YouTube. And that name there is The Lucky Mermaid LLC. And also to follow me on Twitter as well. If you'd like to get the continuation of this reading through the crystal, please be sure to click on the link below in the description box. It will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand, where you can download and purchase the crystal reading that I'm going to continue on right after I end this video. You can also go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, click on the videos tab, and there you will see, if you go to the second page, I'm on to page 2 now, you will find your November 2015 crystal readings for your sign. Click on that on your sign and it will take you to the Vimeo video that corresponds with your sign, so for download and purchase. So I hope you have a great, great month of November, Libra, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.